2020. We are live here in the Surrey Hills, and as you can see behind me, they are currently warming up for tonight's show, which is going to be spectacular. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm going to be a little bit quiet, but if you have a little look around, you can see that they are currently getting on with rehearsals. People are waiting outside those doors to get in. As you're going to see, tonight is not your regular school talent show, and here's a little glimpse of what you can expect.
Where did you come from, baby? And ooh, won't you take me there right away? Won't you, baby? A tenderoni you've got to be. Spark my nature, sugar, fly with me. And don't you know now it's the perfect time. We can make it right, hit the city lights in the night. Easy love and pain. Let me take you to the max. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, tender love and care, and I'll take you there, girl. Ooh, I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, tender love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will. Ooh, nothing can stop this burning desire to be with you. Gotta get to you, baby. Won't you come as emergency? Cool my fire, yearning, honey, come set me free. Don't you know now is the perfect time? We can dim the lights just to make it right in the night. Hit the loving spot. I'll give you all that I got. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, tender love and care, and I'll take you there, girl. Ooh, I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, tender love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will. Pretty young things, repeat after me. I stand na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. I stand na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Oh, take it there, take it there. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, tender love and care, and I'll take you there, girl. Ooh, I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, tender love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, tender love and care, and I'll take you there, girl. Ooh. Woo! I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, tender love and care, and I'll take you there, girl. Ooh.
I mean, wow, that's just a little taste of the previous years. Tonight's show is set to be even better, and I'm joined now by one of our performers later on. Tell everyone at home who you are.
Hey, I'm Floss Webber.
Yes, you are. Floss, what are you doing tonight?
Tonight I'm going to be singing and dancing.
Okay, tell me a bit more about the singing. What is it that you're doing?
I'm singing Next to Me, and it's with about 7 other girls, so we're kind of like the A1 girl band, so it's really...
I love that, the A1 girl band.
Yeah.
Have you named yourself?
The A1 girl band.
Okay, that's good. It's original. It's really good. So tell me, how is it backstage right now?
right now everyone's just seeing if they're all organised, the costumes are ready, like going over the dances, like their lyrics. Like we're just trying to like rehearse backstage just so we're perfect for like the actual performance.
Yeah, because you haven't had that much time to rehearse, have you? It's not like the musical or the Christmas show. So how long have you had on this?
A month.
A month. And on this stage?
On this stage about a week.
No pressure, no pressure. So tell me a bit about the song that you're doing. Is it a song that's special to you? Was it chosen? What happened?
So when auditioning to be in the show, they gave you like a list of selections of songs they wanted to be in the concert, and then you had to pick two of your own. So I sung some songs and they thought that Next to Me would be perfect, especially like with me and all the other girls. And it's been really fun because we get to play with harmonies, like we get to hang out with each other and get to know each other more, which is really nice.
Awesome. So obviously other than yourself, which we will be keeping an eye out for, first act, right?
Yeah.
Act 1, remember that. Who else should we be keeping an eye out for this evening, do you think?
There's just so many. I think one that's amazing is Take Me to the River. That's my favourite.
Take Me to the River, why?
Because just the girl singing it, she's just remarkable and she's just amazing, and it's a really like fun song to listen to, and she just sings it like so well and it suits her. So yeah.
Fantastic. And this is your first year, right?
Yeah, it's my first year.
Sum it up in a word, how's it been?
Unforgettable.
Nice. With the it's still one word. Well done.
Yeah.
Floss, thank you so much for joining us. I know you're going to be really busy getting ready. Good luck. We will look out for you in Act 1. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Oh, so sweet, so nice. Okay, so as we literally, people are walking down the stairs as we speak. The show's about to begin. You really are in for a treat this evening. And one of our not so secret weapons here at Hurtwood is all the preparation that goes into the musical part of the performance tonight for the music concert, obviously. And our secret weapon is a guy called Nick Larkin. Have a little look.
So, what's going to happen is, the 6 people that I choose now as soloists, you are going to be sort of your own little BV group within this song, and I'm going to work with you at some point and teach you some extra little bits within this. Does that make sense? So, let's go with Holly. Can I just hear you sing? Everybody! 1, 2, 3, 4, go.
Everybody needs somebody.
Great, cool. So Holly, you're the first one. Remember. My name is Nick Larkin, and I am the musical director here at Hurtwood House. There are 3 productions a year. We have the musical, and then we have the concert, which is this term, and then we have a little summer show. The concert this term is put on in 4 weeks, and my job is to collaborate the whole thing. I teach the vocals, I teach the backing vocals, I sort of coordinate all the arrangements, and then I put the band together, MD the band, and hopefully it all comes together in the performance you're going to see.
Sometimes I feel inside inside when my baby mistreats me. Trying to get a little better than you. Sometimes I feel inside inside when my baby mistreats me. I gotta get a little better than you.
Numbers are one of the most challenging parts of this whole concert process. Especially there are students within this who have never sung in a group ensemble before. So there are students who have done pop stuff and they've sung pop solo stuff, but they've never actually sung in a chorus of 70, and they don't. It's their first time understanding the rehearsal etiquette that's required for singing with 69 other students. Love can be deceiving. Yeah, poppy and American girls. Okay. The schedule for the concert is very tight. There is a lot to get done in a very short space of time. It's a really intense rehearsal period, and the students get 1 rehearsal on their solo song, and then 1 rehearsal for their BVs, and then it has to be pieced together just from that 1 call. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. before Christmas, we had the auditions for the concert. We put together a list of 50 songs, and the students choose 2 or 3 songs off the list. They then come in and they sing those for us.
Respect.
Great, let's start with Respect.
What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. All I'm asking is for your respect when you come home. Hey, baby, when you come home, just a little bit respect.
We choose the most suitable 30 students to sing solos, then we cast the BVs and we try and make sure that everyone's got something to do. I thought you could do Respect. It's just the thing is about Respect is it doesn't need like contemporary riffing, so her voice does actually sit older because we don't need those sort of tight riffs.
And anyway, it was supposed to be filled out with the right sound on the BV.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did you have a reservation? No. Cool. Yeah, no, loved it. Great. It's Millen, isn't it now? Here he is.
What are you going to play along to, man? And are you singing?
Guitar.
It's okay to hear. Great.
You remember the 21st night of September? Love was changing the lives of pretenders while chasing the clouds away.
We have 2 full company numbers, and that's the finale and then a little encore. This year we're doing a Blues Brothers number, and we're doing September by Earth, Wind and Fire, and they're quite a challenge because it involves taking a number which was originally written for a solo artist and arranging them for 70 singers with 10 of them on microphone, 60 of them not on microphone. There's dancing going on, we've got a 9-piece band playing at the same time, so yeah, we try and split it up and we have to create harmonies and make it into a full chorus number that's going to be fitting for the end of our huge pop concert.
And that was Nick, our music director. I'm joined here now by Doug, the producer of our show.
Good evening, Mike.
Good evening, Doug.
Here we are again.
We are, right, same as
And
last
no
year.
snow. No snow.
No snow, no.
In fact, it's 1,000,000 degrees.
Yeah, it's really, really hot in here.
It's really
we
hot.
are live at the moment, so anything could happen.
This sweat is real. Yeah, it's all going well.
Doug, can you do me a favour and tell the people that are watching right now that may not know what to expect, what is it that they're about to see?
Tonight is, I hope, the ultimate Hurtwood mixtape. So what you have is 29 songs, a couple of finale numbers, so 27 songs from soloists, guest musicians, spanning every different genre of music you can think of. So we've got a bit of country, a bit of rock, lots of pop, some 60s stuff, some Motown, and then, you know, even at the interval, we've got some classical music up in the drawing room with one of our students who's playing a grand piano that we just happened to find lying around. So we've put it up there.
As you do.
Yeah. So hopefully something for everybody.
Yeah, fantastic.
I think our demographic is so one of the things that really guides the show, because you know most of the parents that are here, and you know I'm going to be 40 myself this year. Most people are 40, 50, 60. So I think we're playing to that. You know, the songs of people's childhoods, and there's a lot of 80s tonight. There's a big influence, I think, in the design.
Talking of which, because you can see on that stage there, straight away as people are coming in, they're already thinking this is not a school talent
These
show.
are the biggest mirror balls you've ever seen
I know,
in
right
your
at the
life.
top there.
Yeah. They're enormous. And we thought, we've never gone for video floor. We have done video content before, but a video floor, a video wall, we just thought it'd be something different. Last year, we kind of opted for this strictly come dancing, Café de Paris, 1920s, Rococo, velvet gold, and we thought this year, to contrast that, we'll do something really visual, really electric, lots of technology. We're actually working technologically at the most advanced I think we ever have. So
Yeah, I mean, it
really
looks
exciting.
amazing.
Yeah,
It looks amazing.
yeah.
So, as well as obviously the students performing tonight, what can you tell us about our host this evening? Not me on the live stream, the show
I
host.
have so much to say about you.
I don't think they want to hear that.
Well, our host this evening is an ex-student. I actually taught her A-level theatre when she was here. Her name's Emily Andrews. She was here in 2007 to 2009. Now lives in Jersey, had a very successful music industry career herself. She didn't go to uni or drama school when she left Hurtwood, but she did go on to support Rod Stewart on tour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and did 28 dates with him and sung at the O2 and played amazing venues across the UK.
So the host is an ex-student that basically is what a lot of these students will be aspiring for.
And actually, when she walked in, loads of the students went, I recognise her. And that's because she spent the last 12 months on The Voice. So she was a semi-finalist, mentored by Jennifer Hudson, and had an amazing time and really got to sort of perfect her craft. And she's now back in Jersey, starting her own teaching, which I think is maybe where her new passion lies. And the energy that she has, I can imagine, would be really contagious with kids and students. She's starting a rock choir, and I think she said she was doing some work with disabled communities, and it just sounds very exciting.
Oh, brilliant. We look forward to seeing her. Well, I can see there's still people looking around trying to find their seats. I don't want to keep you. I know how busy you are.
Talk around the box office.
Thank you. So, yeah, I know.
Those that know.
Yeah.
Great, lovely. Have a great night.
Thank you so much.
And congrats, you're doing a fabulous job.
Oh, thanks.
And this still fits.
It does. 1 year on.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Fingers
Thank you
crossed.
for bringing that in, by
Thanks,
the way.
mate.
I did tell him to say that. I've made an effort. As you hear it from Doug at the moment, genuinely, people are still walking in trying to find their seats. There's so much preparation that's gone in tonight. It's not just been this week, it's been the weeks leading up to it. And here's a little glimpse of one of our students getting ready for this evening.
Remember in the days when I was scared to touch you, how I spent my day dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known that I had feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your heart and you told me to come and hold my love.
I'm Jack and I'm 16. I'm singing Never Too Much in the concert. This is my first year.
It's never too much.
I've been singing for about 8 or 9 years. I love it. It's my favourite thing to do.
Oh my love.
I started singing in a musical theatre group and it grew from there. I joined an a cappella group and then coming here, I sing all the time.
And I just don't wanna stop.
Never too much, never too much, never too much.
The audition process was interesting. I sang 4 songs. There was 3 people in the audition room: Doug, who's our director, Nick, our musical director, and Dave, who sort of oversees the whole thing. They were really nice, they were really welcoming.
Now I'm filled to the top with fear that it's all just a bunch of matter. 'Cause if you're not really here, then I don't wanna be either. I wanna be next to you.
It was a little bit scary actually, because it's my first time auditioning, but I think it was alright. I tend to warm up every night. I sing lots of scales. It takes me about 30 to 40 minutes to warm up properly. My warm-up is a process. It starts with massaging and then it goes into lip trills and breathing exercises. I think it's really important to warm up because otherwise I would sound really bad. I've never done anything on this scale before. I've done youth productions at local theatres, but this is a completely different level. Let Me Entertain You, I think, is my favourite number in the show. It gets your heart pumping. It's so much fun. Every time I go out on stage, I get butterflies in my stomach, but it's the most exhilarating thing there's nothing better, and that's why I want to do it for a living.
I mean, that's just one of the many students that's been preparing tonight. I'm joined here by another one.
Hi, I'm Harry.
Hi, Harry. How are you doing, Harry?
Good, how are you?
How are you feeling right now? You're about to go on stage, it's almost live.
Yeah, I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm ready.
Have you got anyone in the audience tonight?
No one in the audience, but I have got people watching at home.
What, home on the live stream?
Yeah, on the live stream.
Go on, give a wave. Everyone loves giving a wave.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
I bet they didn't know you were going to be on either. So that's a nice surprise there, Mum and Dad. So tell me a little bit about the number you're performing in this evening.
Right. So I'm in the opening Let Me Entertain You, which is like a group with some of the lead vocalists, and they're all so amazing. We also have dancers. And then I'm also near the end in a number called So Duke, which is sung by my friend Anna, and she's got such a great voice and it really suits her, and it's just a really fun song. And the finale, obviously, as well.
So how are things backstage? Because we can see here people are starting to take their seats, they're all getting excited. What's the atmosphere like back there?
Well, it's people getting ready, it's people rehearsing, it's hectic, but it's good hectic, it's fun, it's good.
Fantastic. And is this your first show here at Hurtwood?
No, it's my second show, because I did the musical in December, Me and My Girl, which was really good fun.
That's right. How was that?
It was amazing. It was so much fun. Yeah, I loved it.
So how is that show, that performance, different from tonight?
Well, that was a musical, so it had like lines and dialogue.
I meant how is it different for you?
Oh, how is it different for you?
Yeah, no, I get the difference between the musical and this. I mean, like for you, like because obviously that was several months. This is only a couple of weeks. How's that been?
It's stressful. It's really stressful, but it's so worth it. Just performing on stage, I love it. It's great.
Oh, that's great, man. That's fantastic. Now, obviously, we'll look out for you, but if Anna as well, I know you were just saying, is there anyone else you think we should be paying attention to?
Oh, God. I really think Rhiannon singing Black Velvet in the second act is amazing. She's so amazing. I love it so much, yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Well, look, I won't keep you, especially if you're in the opening number, because that might be any minute now, so you better go. But, okay, fantastic, lovely. And that's one more. I think we've got someone else coming ready to go. Hi, come in.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so good, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah.
You're not about to go on in like any minute, are you? You are.
Yeah, I'm second number in, so.
Look how calm you are, though. There's no nerves, no nothing.
Nah, we've done it before, so it's.
Yeah, you're a veteran. You're an A2. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is nothing to you.
No, it's okay.
I mean, you say that, but look at that stage.
Very lucky. Very lucky indeed.
So you've been doing a lot of dancing. How is it rehearsing in there and then coming to do it on this stage?
It's been a challenge, I have to say, just because the stage is so intricate. The platforms are quite slippery, so we've really had to adjust stuff like pirouettes, fouettes to that, and lift work as well with the boys is quite something. But it's been a really nice experience to be able to be kind of here with such an amazing set. We're very lucky.
Fantastic. Now I've got a little bit of gossip that I heard that you're not only just dancing, that you were actually a choreographer as well. Is that true?
Yeah. For September, the finale.
Just to be clear, the finale that has everyone in it.
Yes, yeah.
You're selling yourself short here. This is a big deal.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, with the help of Lottie, obviously, she's amazing. So we both did it together, and yeah, I'm nervous to see how it goes, but so far it's been great. So.
Well, I've seen it and I know it's really good. So you've got nothing to worry about. So I mean, obviously we've been saying this to everyone all evening, but is there something we should be paying attention for? Someone we should be looking out for?
I mean, I think all of the numbers, down to personal preference. For me, my best friends, Georgia and Kendra, are both doing songs, and they are awesome. Both of them. I'm very proud of them both.
Oh, that's so nice.
They're great.
So, and I don't want to bring it down a bit, but this is obviously, you're an A2, this is getting near the end. How does that feel that this is slowly wrapping up for you?
I mean, it's very sad. I've had such a good time here. Unforgettable, definitely. But I'm excited for the future. I feel Hurtwood's really set me up.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, we already heard about the host this evening, so hopefully he'll have the same kind of success. Now, we know there's going to be a lot of people watching this stream at home that aren't maybe decided that they're going to be here, or they're thinking, is this the right place for me? What would you say to someone watching tonight thinking, should I be going to this school?
I'd say, Hurtwood is the perfect place for balance. I've said this before, I'll say it again. If you were like me, I wasn't sure whether to continue with my education or go straight to dance and drama school, but luckily Hurtwood was the place to offer that for me. And also, in terms of recreational activities, we're offered so much. It isn't just performing, you can do lots of different things, whether you're into maths or science or dance and drama, so I love that.
I mean, you were saying that you're trying to keep the academic going alongside this. What subjects are you doing?
I'm doing theatre, dance and English literature.
So at least part of that works with this then, so you're doing dance. Okay, that makes sense then, Well, you're in the opening number, aren't you?
I'm in the second number.
some number. But even still, I can see there's a lot of people sat down. I think we'll be starting I don't want to keep it. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get yelled at by Doug. So good luck. We'll look out for you. And well done. And September, remember, key to that. Well done. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Enjoy. Bye.
Everyone's so nice. Okay, so genuinely, everyone is now coming and sitting in their seats. I think we're about ready. We are live, as I said, so if we are slightly delayed, apologies, but I think we're ready to go. So I will catch up with you in the interval where we'll have a chance to talk to some more of the people involved in the show tonight, people that have been performing, people that are about to perform. So stay tuned for that. But for now, enjoy the act.
never knows your mother like Michelle.
Separate your rock and roll. Come and sing a different song. The kettle's on, so don't be long on the Look me up in the yellow pages, I will be a rock of ages. You see through fads and your crazy faces, yeah. Limbo beef, lost and sheep. You popped a pill and fell asleep. The shields wrap up the princess with my
Welcome to the Hurtwood Concert, and a special thank you for joining us in our 50th year. My name's Emily Andrews, and if I make it down these stairs in these heels, I will be your host for this evening. If you got there, thank you so much. I was absolutely thrilled when Doug asked me back to present the concert. I'm so excited to be back here, having been a part of so many past productions. I can already tell you that you are in for a very, very big treat. So please sit back and relax and enjoy 2 whole hours of fantastic music. The ultimate Hurtwood mixtape. Are you guys ready to have a good time? Yeah. Guys, you can do better than that, a bit more than that, please. Are you ready to have a good time? Yeah. So, let's get this evening started. Coming up, we have Izzy performing Higher and Higher, and Chloe performing the 80s classic, How Will I Know? But first, let's welcome our first soloist to the stage to sing You Know I'm No Good. Please put your hands together for the fabulous Martine!
Meet you downstairs in the bar and heard your rolled up sleeves in your skull t-shirt. You say, what did you do with him today? And sniffed me out like I was Tanqueray. 'Cause you're my fella, my guy. Hand me your Stella and fly. By the time I'm out the door, you tear me down like rotten bull. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. They know that I'm no good. Upstairs in bed with my ex-boy. He's in a place, but I can't get joy. Thinking of you in the final throw. This is when my buzzer goes. Run out to me, you chips and hitter. You say when we're married, 'cause you're not bitter. There'll be none of him no more. I cried for you on the kitchen myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. Ain't no, I'm no good. You know I'm no good. feel weak. Oh, baby, I'm shaking. Wish I had you near me now. Said there's no mistaking what I feel is really love. Oh, tell me, how will I know? Trust the feeling. How will I know? How will I know? Be deceiving. How will I know? How will I know if you really love me? I'll say a prayer with every heartbeat. I'll fall in love whenever we meet. I'm asking you 'cause you know about these things. How will I know if he's thinking of me? I try to fall, but I'm too shy. Falling in love is so bittersweet. This love is strong. Why do I feel weak? If he loves me, if he loves me not, if he loves me, if he loves me not, if he loves me, if he loves me not. Oh, how will I know? How will I know? How will I know if he really loves me? I'll say a prayer with every heartbeat. I'll fall in love whenever we meet. I'm asking you 'cause you know about these things. How will I know if he's thinking of me? I try to fall, but I'm too shy. Falling in love is so bittersweet. Love is strong. Why do I feel weak? How will I know? How will I know? Yeah,
Give it up for Chloe, guys. Wasn't she brilliant? Right. So that number featured dance from Cameron, Nate, Bodders, and James, and was choreographed by Mr. Kane Silver, a visiting dance specialist who has worked on a variety of numbers this evening. In fact, the next number is also choreographed by Kane. So, coming up, we welcome Tane and his rendition of Let There Be Love, choreographed by Mitch Harper, and then the amazing Lara to sing Bad Girls. But first, to perform Ain't Nobody, please welcome to the stage the fabulous Georgia.
captured effortlessly. That's the way it was. Happened so naturally. I did not know it was love. Next thing I felt was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go. Now we're flying through the stars. Hope this night will last forever. I've been waiting for you. It's been so long. I knew just what I would do when I heard your song. You filled my heart with the best. You gave me freedom. You know I could not resist. I needed someone. And now we're flying through the stars. Hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody loves me better. Makes me happy. Makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better than you. Wait for nighttime. this feeling. Make a wish upon a star. Hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody loves me better. Makes me happy. Makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better than you. First you put your arms around me, then you put your charms around me. Can't resist this sweet surrender. Oh, my nights so warm and tender. We look into each other's eyes, and what we saw was no surprise. Got to be the most we treasure, a love so deep we cannot measure. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ain't nobody loves me better. Makes me happy, makes me happy. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ain't nobody loves me better than you.
Let there be you. Let there be me. Let there be oysters under the sea. Let there be wind, an occasional rain, chili con carne, sparkling champagne. Let there be birds to sing in the trees, someone to bless me whenever I sneeze. Let there be cuckoos, a lark and a dove. But first of all, please let there be love. There be love. Ooh, love. Ooh, love. Let there be love.
Beep beep. talking about the sad girls. Sad girls. Talking about bad girls, yeah. See them out on the street at night, walking, picking up all kinds of strangers. If the price is right, you can score if your pocket's tight. But you wanna get time. You ask yourself who they are. Like everybody else, they wanna be a star. Bad girls, yeah. Bad girl. Talking about the sad girl. Sad girl. Talking about bad girls, yeah. Friday night and the strip is hot. Hot. Sun's gone down and they're out to trot. Out trotting. Spirits high and legs look hot. Do you wanna get down? Now don't you ask yourself who they are. Like everybody else, they wanna be a star. You bad girl, you sad girl, you're such a naughty bad girl. Beep, beep. Uh-huh. You bad girl, you sad girl, you're such a naughty bad girl. Beep, beep. Uh-huh. Now you and me, we're both the same. Both the same. But you call yourself by different names. Different name. Now your mama won't like it when she finds out. Finds out. Girl is out at night. Too cute. Beep, beep. Too bad girl. Beep, beep. Talking about sad girls, yeah. Too cute. Beep, beep. Hey, sister. Beep, beep. Have you got a dime? Beep, beep. Too cute.
Give it up for Laura. Well done. Amazing. Yeah, keep it going. It's fine. No, we finished. Fine. So, you will come to see that there is more dance than ever this year. And at this point, it seems appropriate to mention the students involved in the Hurtwood Dance Company. Under the direction of Lottie Stent, our head of extracurricular dance, she works with just over 20 students every week who want to take dance to the next level, and a further 80 students who take part in 12 different classes every single week, so that's quite a lot. Much of the training is designed to support the production work we do here at Hurtwood, and we are so lucky to have such a dedicated troupe of dancers who help to bring each song to life. So please, put your hands together for Lottie Stent and all the dancers. So much love. This next number features a mixed group of A1 and A2 students from the dance company and will underscore the beautiful lyrics of Norah Jones's hit song, Don't Know Why. To sing, please welcome to the stage Amelia, Tally, and Roxy.
Waited till I saw the sun. Don't know why I didn't come. I left you by the house of fun. Don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come.
When I saw the break of day, wish that I could fly away. Instead of kneeling in the sand, catching teardrops in my hand. My heart is drenched in wine.
but you'll be on my mind forever. Something has to make you run. Don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a drum. Don't know why I didn't come. Don't know why I didn't come. Don't know why I didn't come. What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. All I'm asking is for the respect, but just a little bit, baby, just a little bit, just a little bit, this girl, just a little bit. I ain't gonna do you wrong while you're gone. I ain't gonna do you wrong, 'cause I don't wanna. All I'm asking is for the respect, but just a little bit, baby, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm about to give you all my money, and all I'm asking in return, honey, is to give me my promise when you get just say, 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 when you get a little bit, just a little bit. Ooh, your kisses, sweeter than honey. And guess what? So is my money. All I want you to do for me is give it to me when you get ready. Give it to me when you get ready. Yeah, just a little bit. R-E-S-P-C-T, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-C-T, take a TCB. Second to me, 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 second to me. Just a little bit. Respect, just a little bit. I get tired. Just a little bit. I ain't gotta be no just a little bit. I am dry. Just a little bit. R-E-S-P-C-T.
When marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like the lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, here but my eyes can see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. When marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like the lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in
the breeze. Bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, oh, sway with me. When marimba starts to play, hold me close, make me sway. Like the lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me.
Thank you to Cameron. So, you may have noticed that we are surrounded this evening by our very own multi-camera team. And at this point, it seems appropriate to mention the fantastic work of the Hurtwood Film Academy. Our media students this evening are involved in one of the most exciting events in the Hurtwood calendar, the Hurtwood Concert live stream. So tonight, this show is being broadcast across the globe for family and friends to tune in and watch the show from the comfort of their own homes. That's right, the tech at this school is absolutely insane. So, parents from as far as Thailand, Australia, China, and California are currently watching the show as it happens, and this incredible project is run by Luke and Matt. So, on behalf of all those families who aren't able to be here in person, we thank you. Yeah, I think so. This show is also archived for a short while, so feel free to please watch it over and over and over again. Details of the live stream are available on the Hurtwood website, and in addition to these performances, there are also a range of backstage interviews and various clips from the rehearsal process, so it really is worth a watch. So, I think we're just about ready to get going again, so please sit back and relax and enjoy Della and the girls, who are going to perform the Belinda Carlisle anthem, Heaven is a Place on Earth.
Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth.
So, that number featured dancers studying A-level dance and was choreographed by Susanna Robertson, who leads the A-level dance program here at Hurtwood. Yes. So, there are so many people who are involved in this concert, and this year we welcome a new member to the team who has been responsible for all this incredible video content you see on these screens behind me. So please, give it up for our visual effects designer, PJ McAvoy. At Hurtwood, we are also lucky to work with our own in-house design team, and all of the technical effects you see in this production are supervised by our technical director and lighting designer, Mr. Guy Davey. Please give him a round of applause. He does a very good job. I am told that there are over 600 technical cues in this production, and to think that we only started building this stage, I say we like I had anything to do with building this stage. I didn't even get to wear a hard hat. I was devastated. It's awful. We would also like to thank our 2 follow spot operators who are in the corners up there. So please show some love for DJ and Kale. Right, on with the show. Please put your hands together for the A1 girls who will perform Next to Me. Keep your applause going for Floss, Grace, Ella, Chloe, Emma, Molly, Gabby, and Zoe. They were amazing. Thank you, ladies. Well, pretty good first half. How are we all feeling? We still there? You all clucking for a glass of wine now? Is that a thing? Nope. Yeah, that as well. We've all had a long day. So I think this is also a great moment to thank Elizabeth Poulter and her amazing assistant, Tegan Harris, who have costumed every single dancer you see on this stage this evening, and I can assure you they look amazing. Do you think they look amazing, the dancers? So yes, please give it up for Elizabeth and Tegan. You will also notice that these little chats, I say little, they are incredibly long, are a great way of stalling the craziness that is happening behind stage right now. We have a lot of quick changes, ladies and gentlemen, so the more I talk, you know the craziness is happening behind us. So I'm going to say, are you ready now? Oh, this is the first time they've been ready, which has meant that I've spoken slower. Wonderful. So this next song will definitely get you moving in your seats, and was made famous by the one and only Mr. Luther Vandross. So to sing Never Too Much, please put your hands together for the vocal talent that is Mr. Jack Howes Davis.
I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days when I was scared to touch you, how I spent my day dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known that I have feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your heart and you told me to come in, oh my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much, and I just don't wanna stop, oh my love. 1,000,000 days in your arms is never too much, and I just don't wanna stop.
Too much, never too much, never too much, never too much.
Woke up today, looked at your picture just to get me started. I called you up, but you weren't there, and I was broken hearted. Hung up the phone, can't be too late, the boss is so demanding. Open the door up, and to my surprise, there you were standing. Who needs to go to work to hustle for another dollar? I'd rather be with you, cause you make my heart scream and holler. Love is a gamble, and I'm so glad that I am winning. We've come a long way, and yet this is only the beginning of my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much,
never too much,
and I just don't wanna stop, oh my love. 1,000,000 days in your arms is never too much,
never too much,
and I just don't wanna stop, oh my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never, and I just don't wanna stop.
too much, never too much, never too much, never too much.
Let's give it up for Jack, guys. What a great tune. So, to finish off the first act, we will welcome the incredible Shanice, who will perform Mama Knows Best. And this will take us up to the interval, where we would like to invite you to the main house and into the drawing room for some light refreshments, and maybe the odd glass, 2, 3 of wine, depending on how bad your day's been. And there you'll also be able to enjoy some background music from Tinker Chen, one of our incredibly talented student musicians. So please, without further ado, the incredible Shanice.
Like the storm in the sky, I ain't gonna be played by your behavior. How can I trust someone who's lying to me? So go now, I say leave out there, take your stop and go, 'cause you're not for me, no. Running the best way, can't get apart, yeah. To make me love, and I'm the best when I feel down. To bring me up and always keep my feet on solid ground. See, I am no ragdoll that you can pick up and drop. And none of this inconsistent love. I think it's time that it has to all stop. So go now, I say believe. I say take your back and go. No for me, no. I'm the best way. Don't get apart. Tell the joke to make me love. I'm the best way. I feel down to bring me up and always keep my feet on the ground. Yeah. Just keep the best of my daddy said to me. Always use humor as your therapy. Don't ever think loud, think rigorously. Just do you, 'cause you do you so perfectly.
I mean, wow, how was that for a first act? I mean, that's fantastic. And join with me now, right off that stage. Haven't even had time to adjust or anything. I'm grabbing you straight away because I want to get it fresh. How was that?
It was amazing. The rush you get from being on stage is just wonderful. I really enjoy it.
I mean, you were absolutely fantastic. Your voice is incredible. Tell me a bit about the song you performed this evening.
Oh, it's a very important song to me. I remember when I was a little girl, my dad showed the song to me and he said, "Someday I really want to hear you sing it." And so when I got the song, I got really excited. I was like, "Dad, I got the song!" And he was like, "Yes!" So it's really cool.
And is your dad here tonight?
He is.
So he's in this. Oh, that's so sweet. How nice is that? That's fantastic. So the song actually really means something to you. It's just kind of a bit emotional. Fantastic. So tell me about preparing for it then. You knew this was a song, you know your dad's going to be in the audience, it's important to you, it's important to him. This stage, run me through it. How did it go?
It's just, I guess you just have to practice and practice and practice. Work really hard and just do it over and over again. That's what I do, but not don't pressure yourself and just kind of enjoy what you're doing.
Lovely advice. And I know for a fact that this isn't your first show.
No, I've been in last year's Hurtwood Concert and the Gig of Glory, which is the rock concert. It's also really cool. So
yeah, and we've got that later on in May. And I'll talk a bit more about that later. So tell me, this is the last concert you're going to do, and after the Gig of Glory, that's it. How does that feel?
It feels very sad. I enjoy the concerts very much, and it's sad to know that this is going to be the last time I'll be on the stage. But yeah,
I doubt it'll be the last time you're on the stage. Maybe this one, but I'm sure we'll see you in the future. Have you got an idea of what it is you want to do when you do leave us?
Not really. I mean, singing obviously kind of is always going to be a part of me, I guess, I hope. So maybe I'll try just doing something with that.
I think you should. I think you really are that talented that you really could. So is there a particular memory that from all of this experience, all these shows you've done, that you take with you?
Yes, I guess it's just the being together with all of these amazing people. It's so much fun backstage. We all really support each other, and it's just an amazing experience overall.
That's amazing. Anyone we think, or you think rather, not we, you, that we should look out for in the second act?
Oh, it's very hard to say. Everyone's amazing and very unique kind of in their own way, so it's hard to say. I love Anushka's song, Someday. It's her own song, and she's brilliant. So I really love that one.
That's fantastic. Okay, well I actually think we have a clip of her preparing, because what she's doing tonight is pretty fantastic. So let's have a little look at that.
My name's Anushka Assisi, that's my stage name. I'm a singer-songwriter. I perform and play locally, and I perform all my own stuff. I play the guitar mainly, and I use a loop station when I play. A loop station is it's a type of pedal, and you can use it so you record what you play and then press it again and it will loop what you've just recorded, and then you can add stuff on top of that to create a thicker texture. When you're recording as soon as you tap that button live on stage, and then when you tap it again it loops it, and so every single thing that you hear on the night will be exactly what I've played to you just then, seconds before, and that's what I'm doing at Hurtwood, yeah. I'm looking forward to playing with a band, because normally I'm doing it with the loop pedal, but only the loop pedal, but this time we're doing it loop pedal and then band come in with the loop pedal, so it'll be even bigger. So I'm performing an original song called Someday that I wrote probably about in the summer last year. It's quite a personal song. When I was younger, my parents got divorced. I think when you're a child, your only hope is that your parents get back together, and that's what it's about. Yeah, so I've worked with Nick. We've had 3 sessions together, sort of sorting out the arrangement and working out when the band's going to come in, what they're going to play, because obviously I haven't done an arrangement for that before, so we've put it all together. Recently I did Project YouTube with Rex at Hurtwood, and we did a cover of Superstition by Stevie Wonder, which was really cool, and we also used the loop pedal in that. It was really cool because normally when I use my loop station it's just me playing the guitar, but this time we managed to include I think 6 instruments and we were looping all of them at the same time.
Keep me going strong, 'cause you are gonna save me. what is in your soul.
With the loop pedal, you can loop like one instrument, but when we did the video, we looped it all live on the computers, so like using like Logic. So once we record something, it would loop automatically in Logic. So that's how we did it. Yeah, it was really fun last year. I think I performed Never last year, which is quite good, really fun. And I also played with the band. But hopefully this year it should be a bit bigger, because last year we didn't use brass, and this year we've got a whole brass section going in it as well, so that should be cool. It's also amazing with the lighting, the sound production that you get. It's really cool.
Some people change.
I mean, that's crazy, right? With those pedals and everything else, just unbelievable talent. And talking about talent, join with me now. Come on, get in. There we go.
Hi, Mike.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very well. Now, not everyone may not know who you are. I know who you are. Tell the people at home.
I'm James Gaffney. I'm a second year and I'm singing and dancing in the concert tonight.
So you may be looking at this guy thinking, I recognise his face, I know this guy. You were kind of a big deal in the last show, weren't you?
I guess. So yeah, I was lucky enough to play the lead Bill in our musical Me and My Girl before Christmas, which was cool, and I learned lots of things and to work with amazing cast. For example, like the girl who played Sally, Aliska Douglas, I get to dance with her in a later number, so that's all good, all linking in there. But yeah, great fun.
Is there much difference between that and this?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, with the musical we have loads of rehearsals, weeks of preparation on the set, for example, whereas we have a week for this.
A week.
Yeah, and the other thing is, yeah, not long at all. And you have a character to hide behind with the musical, and this you don't. It's just yourself. So
just you out there
for sure. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So what are you doing tonight?
I've got my solo song "I'm a Believer" by the Monkees, or from Shrek, in Act 2, and I'd sung in the opening and did 2 dances in the first act and 2 in the second act and the 2 finales. So yeah.
So it'd probably be easy to say what you aren't in. That would probably be a quicker way of getting through that. That's very impressive. James, this is almost coming to a close for you. I don't want to bring it down. You're obviously right up here. I don't want to bring you right down here. But this is going to be one of the last shows you do here at Hurtwood. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's sad. I've loved my time here, and it's gone so quickly. I can still remember doing Freshers on my first year and doing Hairspray last year. So to think that's going to be over is a little bit crazy, but looking forward to the future and things that might happen, but I will definitely miss this place.
Well, what are your plans for the future? I don't want to put you on the spot. Like, is your UCAS up to date? But like, what is it that you kind of have in mind for yourself?
I'm auditioning at a couple of drama schools, and I was lucky enough to get an agent from Me and My Girl, so there's a couple of things.
So you got an agent from the last show you did here. You've kind of been booked, someone saw you, recognised your talent, and...
yeah, so a couple of people came to see Me and My Girl, so there's a few things potentially might happen one day, who knows. But yeah, it's just exciting, and who knows what will happen, yeah.
So who are you looking forward to seeing in the second act?
Actually, the number after mine, Liv, sings Never Enough from The Greatest Showman, which is amazing. And Tom Emery, one of my best mates here, sings Jailhouse Rock as well. So.
Do you know what I love? I've asked this question quite a few people tonight. Every single person has given me a different act to look forward to. How crazy is that?
Amazing. I mean, every number, full of talent, and yeah, it's an amazing concert. I hope everyone's enjoying it at home.
I'm sure they are. How could they not, right? With this, it's like a mini X Factor. It's fantastic.
It's crazy, yeah.
Honestly, James, absolute pleasure. You are owning that stage. Good luck in the second act. It sounds like you need a break. Okay, so go back, get yourself sorted, and we'll see you in the second act.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, James. Thank you. Such a nice guy. So, as James said, there is so many things to look forward to this evening. Everyone's mentioning a different act, but I want to take a bit of time to talk about the fact that it's not just the students on stage. I know our host Emily's talked about that this evening, but actually, right now, behind the cameras, are students making me look this good. So if we get a second, can we line it up? Yep, so I got Alice over there. There she is. I got Bella on my camera over here. We got Kat up here, and then another one at the back. Can't quite get to him. There he is. Oh no, we do. Fantastic. All these guys are part of the Hurtwood Film Academy program, where they go through all this different training. But rather than me tell you about it, let's have a little look at something they did last year that's rather special.
My name is Mama Margaret. Me, I do a charity work. I stay here. I serve small babies. My children, all the kids here, they come here with the problems. Some of them they are dumping their parent. Some of them are abusing by their fathers and uncles. When they come from village or wherever they come here and be settled completely here. They feel we are at home. And because some of them are coming here a day old or hours old, they know here is a home. It is a challenge because these kids are many, and every kid they need my help, and all the kids they look after me. I feel good because they don't have somewhere to go. They know it's a home. They know I'm a mama. All my children when they are together here with mama, and they are very happy. When we rescue them from the dangerous, abused by the father, abused by other people, when they come here, they completely stay here like 2 weeks. They settle completely, and they say, it's my home, because nobody can come here and abuse these kids. And the time they are in the village or wherever they come to, they don't have food, enough food, there's no clothes. People, nobody here can beat my children because they are protected by Mama Margaret. Okay, this is the bedroom for these babies. They sleep here, 3 of them, here and here 3, and the other side. Let's just sleep here with these babies here. This is Jonte. Jonte is almost 1 year, 2 months. Sit down here, my cheetah. I want you to sleep here. And this is baby Miri. This is baby Miri, 2 years. Baby Miri found it to the sewage. The mother threw it to the sewage. Baby Miri has an eczema problem, skin disease. We try to take this baby to the hospital, but they take long to heal. In our country, when you correct the kids to the bush or somewhere where the mother dump it, in our country we have a laws. You cannot keep the kid to a home or to a house. You must take the police station. And the time I was working, I was a senior police officer. The people correct the kids and they bring it to the police station. When I ask for my colleagues go with the kids, they say no. Me, I'm a policewoman, me, I'm not a mother. And when I try to take the children home, they tell me, Margaret, you are not, you bring just on the kid and you run away. You are not coming to bring food or money. So we cannot take your baby in. So I keep it in my house.
Makimei has really changed. It was just a home. It was a family, it was a nuclear kind of a family, until as the years went by, some more children started joining us, boys and girls, and that is when we started sharing beds, sharing facilities, and Mama started demolishing walls of our bedrooms. And more children, we started becoming a family of many children, and the government demanded Margaret cannot continue holding children with us. So what happened, she was asked to register as a charitable children institution. That's how Makimei Children's Home came up to be. Ingia kwa bedi yake Sophie. Unaona hiyo bedsheet ya white. Kwa kiti hapana. Mwekea huko.
I know the problem they have in the station. They don't have somewhere to keep the kids. So all the police, the time I started the job, I tell them, when you bring the kids here, I never says no. Because I was taking the children to the orphanage, and the owner of the orphanage, a director or the board of the trustee, they told me, Margaret, we don't want that kid. Go, go, go. And I say, when the police bring the kids here, I will never say no.
So I'm joined now by Luke. Luke,
hello.
How are you doing?
I'm very well. How are you, Mike?
I'm very well, very well. Tell us a little bit about your role here.
I'm the director of Hurtwood Film Academy. So I think we've just seen a clip.
We have, yeah. We've just seen a clip about the Africa trip, if I'm right, last year.
An amazing trip, absolutely incredible. There was 5 Film Academy students, myself. We went to Kenya and we shot a 40-minute documentary in a children's home, Makame Children's Home. Where we were there for a week, so that was quite incredible. And really what we're trying to do now the film's made, is we're trying to get some sort of distribution on it so that people can actually see it, and we can raise awareness and hopefully raise some money, and so they can buy some land, because they haven't got any land.
Yeah, a really good cause. It sounds fantastic. So this was an idea of yours, or?
Not at all, no. All the ideas of Film Academy come from students. So this was actually Jude Al Khalifa.
So a student came to you and was like, I want to do a documentary in Africa, and you were like, why not?
We take 18 students a year, so it's kind of what we do in Film Academy, is we make films. But,
it's great.
And a lot of that is documentary. So we thought that's a great idea. She'd been out there working as a volunteer for 2 months over the summer, and came back and said, Luke, there's this film I really want to make. So Phil and I and Jude, Phil Ward, who runs Film Academy along with me, takes producer role, we sort of looked into the logistics, looked into the sort of sentiment of the film, the sort of film we wanted to make, because we didn't want to make a sort of starving kids in Africa sort of film. We wanted to look at the positivity of everything. We got the budget together, we got the schedule together, and we flew out and we made the film. So that was great.
Amazing. So talk to me more about like the program itself. So obviously that was all in relation to that clip, but what if a student wants to join Hurtwood Film Academy?
Oh, well, we take 16 students a year. There's usually sort of 40, 50 applicants every year, so we throw it open. We talk to everyone, we interview everyone who applies. They apply with an idea.
So they don't need any training at all?
No. I'd say the majority are media students and photography students, but I'd say a third to a quarter to a third are students.
So even if students aren't studying film and media, they can still be a part of the Film Academy programme to fit in around their other subjects?
No, we talk to everyone who applies and we listen to their ideas, and we see where it would be good for them, the sort of ideas they've got, what they want to do. And that's how we film Film Academy. And during that, we do these shows. So
talking about that, obviously, let's run through what kind of training can you expect to have? Because you're saying they come in with just an idea, and then now we know that they're filming a live show. So run through the training program with me.
Well, we do a BBC. We've adapted the BBC course, so we do multi-camera training, 2 intensive days of that. We do a lot of sort of talking about interviews, dressing the sets. We work with cameras, obviously, art direction, much more in-depth sort of training than you get in media studies, really.
Sounds beyond university level, let alone A level.
We're trying to break university, and they are a bit like degree films, these films, in a funny sort of way. Alongside all the documentaries that we're running, we make short 16mm film fictions. So short narratives, so 2 to 5 minutes. So students will learn how to load cameras, how to read light meters, and work on 60mm, which is a bigger discipline than working on digital.
Yeah, of course. You can't make many mistakes.
No, you can't make any mistake. And we're shooting at a ratio of 3 to 2 to 1, 2, 3 to 1.
Wow, that's fantastic. So obviously I don't want to keep you too long, but just if you've got someone that's watching this tonight thinking this sounds fantastic, like they love the show but they're really interested, what advice would you give to them thinking of coming to do film and to study and be a part of the Hurtwood Film Academy programme here?
to be part of Hurtwood.
Yeah, what advice would you give them?
Oh, I think they should apply. They should come here. If you're passionate about film and you've got lots of ideas, then we can perhaps nurture you through that whole process. And we'd love to talk to you. We'd love to hear your ideas. We'd love to help you make films and to further your career trying to do that.
That's amazing. Luke, thank you so much. Yeah, I imagine it is, yeah.
You know, but if you like,
well, obviously successful, because as I say, we got them all over the place this evening, so you're doing something right. Luke, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Thank you. As you've heard from Luke there, we've got the Film Academy students working on the cameras, we've got the students standing on stage and singing, but also in relation to all of that, we also have a lot of dancers on tonight, because why make it easy for ourselves? Let's shove some dancers on there. Here's a little look at what they get up to.
Deep down Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the wood among the evergreen, there stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play guitar just like a ring in the bell. Go, go!
Dance Company is auditioned for back in September at the beginning of the year. Those who are interested, it is an extra form of training that we do on a Tuesday and Thursday night, especially for those dedicated to dance and who have the potential to be one of the elite dancers at Hurtwood. We tend to have about 10 people in each company for A1 and for A2, and they'll be the featured dancers in all the shows throughout the year. Before we start the session, it's important to do the warm-up to make sure the dancers' muscles are ready so we don't have any injuries. It's also good to get them as a group, because at each rehearsal it'll be a new group, so they're working with new people. It's a good way to get a nice environment in the room, to get the focus in. If they've had a bad day, it's good to just get their blood pumping, get their focus back, and have the energy to work hard for 2 hours straight. I usually do try and do a bit of cardio, get them hot, then a bit of strengthening, because if they're going to do lifts, they need to have the muscles groups ready and warm. And I always try and do some core work, because most dance technique comes from your core, which is your abdominals. And then we'll have a little stretch so that they're ready.
Left foot, 1, and 2, and 3, in, 4, and. Again, right and left and right, contract, out together.
Dance Company, it is compulsory for them to be in the numbers, and they will be in 5 or 6 numbers. Anyone else in the school wants to be in the dance numbers, they can be. They just sign up and I slot them in as to what I think they would be good at, what they'd look at, and I usually give them 2 or 3 numbers so that they can get their heads around it.
5, 6, 7, and rock. 2, 3, 4, ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, out! With me.
My stuff will be more about the lyrical. I like old school commercial. I'll be doing Crazy in Love, which is probably the most modern one I'm doing. Jailhouse Rock is more jive. So we try and make sure that the students have a big variety to do, and that's why I will choreograph the majority, but I will bring in other people for the other skill sets. Is one of my residential teachers at the moment. He works for the Royal Ballet and is a phenomenal choreographer. He teaches 3 classes, one after the other, with partner work, musical theatre dance and lyrical dance, and he has choreographed a number for the show based with the partner work class. So in class, anyone can learn it, and then we've chosen one boy and one girl who will be dancing it in the show and showcasing it. So we've got the blocking of the stage on the floor, guys. Up the top, you will see the brown markings for the band, so we don't dance there. Then you've got top level is for the balcony. We come down a level, we've got another little block there. Go down the stairs, that would be floor level. So imagine the challenge I have with this show is the space. We don't get the set until the Friday before the show. It's the first time I get to transfer all the dances. I get 10 minutes per dance to block it on the set. The only thing I have is on the floor, they mark out the set to scale, and he comes in and explains that which level's the highest, where the steps are, when the entrances are, what parts I can't dance on and which parts I can, and where the audience are. And from that, me and my other choreographers, we choreograph the whole lot using the studio. And then on that Friday, my 10-minute slot is to quickly work out what the issues are. So it's not easy. And it is a challenge, but we haven't failed yet. Touch wood.
Welcome back, and I have with me Mash Man. Well, not Man, tell them your name.
My name's Roxy Mash.
Roxy Mash. Mash, what have you been doing this evening?
I sang a number and I did a backing vocal number. I was in a trio in Don't Know Why by Nora Jones. It was very fun.
So tell me about the process. Did you guys audition together, or?
Well, we originally auditioned separately, but I think they wanted a trio to just like change it up, so they just put it together and we're doing lots of harmonies in it, so it's quite relaxing and quite nice. But
And this is your first year at Hurtwood. How's this for a show?
it's pretty amazing. I was a bit like...
Did you know to expect this? Had you seen the concert before?
I watched, I think you did a live, did you do a live stream last year?
We did, and it was another very good-looking host.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I watched the one last year and it was, it made me just really want to come, and also the Hairspray musical.
Okay, so you watched the concert last year and
Yeah.
you were like, I want to go here.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give now to someone watching it in the same position you are, thinking, is this place for me?
Well, I think by just looking at the set, you should probably be like, this place is for me. No, but it's just an amazing thing to be a part of, and even backstage, it's just like, you feel so professional, you feel so, you know, you get a taste of what it's really like.
Yeah, how is it back there? Because we're about to go live, I think, again, very soon. So how is it back there?
It's very hot and quite intense, but it's all good.
Well, you've been fantastic all evening. Will we see you in the second act?
I'll be backing my friend Kitty. She wrote an original song and she asked me to do some backing in that, so I'll be in that, yeah.
Fantastic.
And also in the final two, which is like my favourite part.
Why is your favourite part?
Because everyone's just dancing and like having a good time, and like we just feel relaxed because all the nerves are like gone away and everyone just wants to have fun. So
Amazing, fantastic. Well, look, I think we're about to start any moment, so you better go and get ready, because if you're on next, you better go. Thank you so much, Roxy. Okay, so we are going to go back to the show any moment now, but catch up with me afterwards. We'll have a little chat with the host and see a little bit more about what's gone into the stage tonight. Thank you.
Welcome back to Hurtwood Concert! Are you ready for some more fantastic music? Well, please, make some noise and get ready to raise the roof as we kick off the second half with Take Me to the River. Please welcome to the stage, Sean!
I don't know why I love you like I do. After all these changes that you put me through, you stole my money and my cigarettes, and I haven't seen, had no hair of you yet. I wanna know, won't you tell me how you love to stay? Take me to the river. Oh, wash me down, won't you cleanse the soul? Yeah, my feet.
What a fantastic start back. How is everyone doing after that interval? High spirits? Perfect. Thank you to Sean, all the backing vocalists, and of course, all our amazing dancers tonight. So, that number was written by Al Green and made famous from the cult Irish film The Commitments, and was choreographed by Corinne Miller, another visiting dance tutor at Hurtwood. So, you will notice, to my right, that the next artist is starting to set up. And the reason it takes a little time is because you're about to witness something that's truly, truly unique. Those of you that were fortunate enough to see Anushka play last year will know that her music is generated through the use of a loop pedal. Looping is a recording device where the artist is able to record a short phrase or musical sequence and instantly play it back as many times as the song requires. This is an original song by Anushka, and everything you hear, from the guitar to her vocals, is created using this insane device. So, performing Someday, please put your hands together for Anushka Assisi. You're done here, 'cause every word you say, oh, it hurts nice. And you can't bear to have me near. I can see it in your eyes, you put a sky to your lies. You have got a heart and you're gonna fight. You say you're fine, but I know you're not. I won't go shaking, no, I won't go shaking, no, I won't go shaking my love away. I won't go shaking, no, I won't go shaking my love away. 'Cause someday we'll be standing by the altar, tightly holding each other's hands. And we'll have that little daughter, just like we had always planned. And someday we will see each other like we did when we first met. I'll hold you in my arms forever, and I will love you until the end. And I will love, and I will love you till the end. Kind of smile that lights up a room, the spark in your eyes brighter than the moon. But I can't bear to be away from you. 'Cause everybody has their ups and downs. It's just a part of your life that you're going through now. But no one will love it quite like I do. literally blows my mind every single time. It's incredible. I think we just witnessed something really, really special. So, for those of you that want to see more of Anushka, simply look at her website or follow her on Facebook, and they will be able to check out her future gigs and performance work. But if you can't wait until then, one of her online performances includes a cover of Superstition that was recently featured as part of Project YouTube. This is another amazing performance platform that is offered through the school and is led by the equally brilliant Rex Pearson, who works in the music tech department. Please give Rex a big round of applause. Speaking of the music department, this seems a brilliant opportunity to thank all the music tech students working backstage or up there on the desk with our head of music, Mr. Dave Parsons. Lots of applause. Right, on with the show. So coming up, we welcome the A2 girls and their rendition of Best of My Love. But first, another 80s classic made famous by the Queen of Pop, and tonight, made famous by Hurtwood's very own Bex Turnbull.
Somebody's kissed me, somebody's hugged me, I think they're okay. If they don't give me proper credit, I just walk away. They can beg and they can plead, but they can't see the light. That's right, 'cause the boy with the cold hard cash, she's always Mr. Right. 'Cause we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Some boys romance, some boys slow dance, that's alright with me. If they can't raise my interest, then I have to let them be. Some boys try and some boys lie, but I don't let them play. No way. Only boys that save that penny makes my rainy day. 'Cause we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl.
Living in a material world. Living in a material world. Living in a material world. In a material world.
Boys may come and boys may go, and that's alright, you see. Experience has made me rich, and now they're after me. 'Cause everybody's living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl.
Shanice, Kendra, Anna, Martine, Laura, Gwen, Georgia, and Zoe. Amazing ladies, thank you so much. So, at this point in the show, I just want to take a moment to talk about some of the charity work that we do here at Hurtwood. Several members of the cast are involved with the charity committee, and every term the school takes on a different organisation to support. Proceeds from this term's concert will go on to sponsor Ellie Quinn, Doug's wife, who has decided that being married to Doug isn't enough of a challenge, and she has taken on the monster that is the London Marathon. Therefore, our chosen concert charity in support of Ellie is Brain Research UK. So please, dig deep, and if you can, pop something in the bucket on your way out. It's for an amazing cause. So right. Coming up, we look forward to Liv Jenkins, who will perform Never Enough from the movie musical The Greatest Showman, Black Velvet, performed by Rhiannon Green, featuring lead guitar from Millen, and Crazy in Love, performed by the spectacular Benz. But before then, to perform I'm a Believer, we welcome to the stage this year's recipient of the Serrano Award. Last seen performing the lead role of Bill in the 2019 production of Me and My Girl. Please show your appreciation for the fabulous James Gaffney.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else but not for me. Love was out to get me. That's the way it seems. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use of trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I could leave her if I tried. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. Said I'm a believer. Yeah, 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 yeah. Said I'm a believer. Said I'm a believer. Then I saw her face.
To hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Share this with me, 'cause darling, without you, oh, the shine of 1,000 spotlights, oh, the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too
dry spell. Jimmy Rogers on the Victrola up high. Mama's dancing with baby on her shoulder. The sun is setting like molasses in the sky. The boy could sing, knew how to move everything. Always wanted more. He leave you longing for like velvet and that little boy's smile. Like velvet and that soul style. A new religion, reality. Like velvet, if you up in Memphis, the music's like a heat wave. White London's bound to drive you out. Mama's baby is in the heart of every schoolgirl. Love me tender, leaves him crying in the aisles. What to sing, so sweet and true. Always wanted more. He leave you longing for like velvet and that little boy's smile. Like velvet and that soul style. A new religion, reality. Like velvet, if you
up on the guitar. He was amazing, right? Did you guys see him? Yeah? Give him a round of applause. So a show like this is put together with great detail, care and attention, and much of the final product is discussed months in advance between Doug and the rest of his team. Once again, we are presented with an incredible stage design, and this is largely down to the work of our production stage manager, Mr. Al Coulton. Please put your hands together for Al. He does insane things here. Those of you that were here at Christmas for the show would have seen his incredible work on Me and My Girl, and we are looking forward to seeing what he has planned for the summer show. So this next number features Benz on lead vocals and an addition choreography from Cameron Tweed, one of our A1 dancers, who has worked closely with Lottie to present to you Crazy in Love.
So deep in your eyes, I touch you more every time. When I leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2-3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How feeling my pride is the one to blame. Cause I still don't understand just how you let me do it, no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now, your love got me staring so quietly. Who we think he is? Look at what you did to me. Tennis shooter even need to buy a new dress. You and there ain't nobody else to impress. There's a way that you know, but I thought you knew. The beat in my heart, so I know it's true. But I still don't understand just how you love it, doing no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me hoping you save me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy in love, got me looking so crazy in love. Looking so crazy in love, got me looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy, my baby. I'm not myself lately. I'm foolish, I don't do this. I've been playing myself, baby. I don't care. Your love got the best of me. You baby, you making a fool of me. You got me crying, I don't care who sees. Baby, you got me. You got me. It's crazy. You love. Crazy right now. You crazy. Crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. With that. So crazy love, got me looking so crazy love. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Your love crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me hoping you save me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy love, got me looking so crazy love.
Give it up for Benz! Sassy. So, coming up, we have two more classic hits. Sir Duke, performed by Anna, and Jailhouse Rock, performed by Tom. But first, we welcome another singer-songwriter to the stage. And I thought this would be an opportune moment to talk about the many different music classes that are on offer here at Hurtwood. This year, we have over 160 students involved in different music theory, instrument, and singing lessons. Every week, our students get to work with visiting specialists from within the music industry to practice and perfect their craft. One of the most popular classes at Hurtwood is the songwriting class, and here to perform one of her very own songs, Wrapped Up, please get it up for the fabulous Kitty.
I used to be one of those girls in a different bed every night, always available with only one thing on my mind. But times have since changed, and I'm done with treating myself that way. Once so weak, but now strong and unafraid. Oh, I was walked all over, drunk and sober. It just happened too much, and even when I learned the games that they all play, I still couldn't get enough. I was wrapped up in it all, treated like a fool, but I still stand here proud and told. Someone shamed me unashamed, was the person I became. But the girl in front of you ain't that girl today. I was just wrapped up in the love, couldn't ever get enough. They were the players and I was the game. I believed their lies and fell for the disguise. Turns out they're all the same, all the same. With my truths more unclear and my morals starting to disappear, all my innocent days now seem so far away. And everything that I did to numb the pain didn't make my problems go away. I needed to change my dangerous And you can tell right away that day when the people start to move. They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over people. They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over Music knows it is and always will be one of the things that life just won't quit. But here are some of music's pioneers that time will not allow us to forget. Nah, well there's Daisy Miller, Satchel and the king of all Duke. And with a voice like Alice ringing out, there's no way to bang the blues. You can feel it all over. Oh, you can feel it all over people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over people. You can feel it all over. Oh, you can feel it all over. You can feel it all. Can you feel it? Because I can feel it.
Give it up for Anna, guys! Amazing performance. So, I think it's probably best time that we introduce this noisy lot upstairs. What do you think? So, for your musical pleasure this evening, let's hear it for the brass section, Mr. Richard Freeman, Mr. Darren Wiles, and Mr. Simon Allen. On lead guitar, show your appreciation for Mr. Gary Mullins. On keys 2, guitar 2, please give it up for Mr. Nathan Corbould-Dorr. Right in the back, on bass, Hurtwood's very own Mark Elvin. Keep it coming, guys. They need a lot of love. And on either side of the stage, the equally gorgeous Aki Yates on drums and James Turner on percussion. Well done, guys. It's mad to think that we only started rehearsals for this on the 7th of January, and all of this is made possible through the hard work, sheer determination and grit, and musical talent. That is our musical director. Please show some love for Mr. Nick Larkin. How are we all feeling? Ready for some more numbers? Excellent. So, coming up, we welcome Holly to sing Call Me, and Kendra will wrap things up with her interpretation of the Whitney Houston classic, I Have Nothing. But first, it's time for some jailhouse rock, so please, welcome to the stage, Mr. Tom Emery.
Walked through a party in the county jail. Prison man was there and they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard them knock down jailbirds sing. Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody on the whole cell block, they were dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spotted Murray played the tenor saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. The drummer boy from Illinois went crash, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was the Purple Gang. Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody on the whole cell block, they were dancing to the jailhouse rock. Number 47 said it number 3. You're the cutest jailbird I ever did see. I saw her be delighted with your company. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me. Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody. cell block. They were dancing to the jailhouse rock. Santa was sitting on a block of stone, way over in the corner weeping all alone. The one that said, hey buddy, don't you be no square. If you can't find a bar to use a wooden chair, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody on the whole cell block. They were dancing to the jailhouse rock. 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 Everybody on the whole cell block. They were dancing to the jailhouse rock. They were dancing, 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 dancing to the jailhouse rock. They were dancing, 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 dancing to the jailhouse rock. Everybody on the whole cell block. They were dancing to the jailhouse rock. Yeah.
never too much. Just all that you are and everything that you do. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide.
We've had an absolute ball putting this show together, and I think it's just about time we ask the full company onto stage to join us one final time. So please, put your hands together for the cast of the Hurtwood Concert 2020. My name's Emily Andrews. It's been an absolute honour to host this production, and on behalf of everyone involved in this show, thank you so much for joining us. Not just you, me, them, everybody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love. Someone to love. Someone to love. Sweetheart to miss. Sugar to kiss. Sugar to kiss. I need you, you, you. I need you, you, you. I need you, you, you. Sometimes I feel a little sad inside. When my baby treats me, I never had another place to hide. I need you.
The 21st night of September, love was changing the minds of pretenders while chasing the clouds away. Our hearts are ringing in the key that our souls were singing as we dance in the night. Remember how the stars stole the night away. Hey, 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 party on, say you remember, party on, dancing in September, party on, never was a cloudy day. Ba-do-do, 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 ba-do-da. Our thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart to see you. Only blue talk and love, remember how we knew love was here to stay. Now December, how the love we shared in September. Only blue talk and love, remember the true love we shared today. Hey, 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 party on, say you remember, party on, dancing in September, party on, never was a cloudy day. Party on, party on, party
The bells were ringing, my soul was singing. Do you remember? Never a cloudy
I break it down for me.
Say, do you remember?
Wow, and that's it. How fantastic was that? And I'm very lucky to be joined with the host for this evening, Emily.
We did it.
You did, yeah. You did it.
I did it, yeah. A few mumbles, but we're fine. Just kind of slide through that.
How was it for you?
Loved it. Really good. The energy was amazing tonight. The kids just did such a stellar job. So I'm really, really proud of the whole cast, actually. It was awesome.
I couldn't agree more. And you yourself are an ex-student here.
I am, yeah, 11 years ago. It's just so nice to be back. I mean, Hurtwood's such a home from home for anyone that's been here, and I think we all just want to be back here doing this. And I mean, it's just been amazing to have been given the opportunity to come and do it, really. So.
Yeah, how was it stepping back on the Hurtwood stage?
Really nice, and I want to do it every week. Please invite me back.
I'm sure you will be. I'm sure you will be.
It was insane. I loved it.
So what have you done since you've left Hurtwood? Doug told us a little bit, but from yourself?
Well, I put a record out when I was about 21, and I toured with Rod Stewart and Mick Hucknall and Blondie. I wrote a #1 hit, so I've been a bit busy. But I teach a lot now. I've kind of slowed things down, which I love. The kids are amazing, and I think seeing something like this makes me realise why I want to teach, because if you can have this kind of talent,
Couldn't agree more.
That's what we should be doing, is kind of shoving it back into the system. So.
Yeah, I love it, yeah. And on that note, if you will, there's a student, or a future student as it were, looking at this thinking, maybe I should come here. What advice would you give them?
Get here as soon as you can. I mean, this place does wonders not only for your confidence, but it will teach you things that you will not be able to learn anywhere else. The teachers are incredible, but the students here are really nice. And everyone's got a big heart. They all want the best for each other. So I just get here.
Fantastic.
Instantly.
Now, it's hard to put like a favourite on it, and I don't think we should, but was there a number in tonight that stood out for you?
Best of My Love, still my absolute favourite track. The harmonies in that song are so good, and the girls just sing it with so much sass and energy. But I love Black Velvet as well. That's a great one. So look, they're all so talented. You can't pick.
No, agreed. And that was the lovely thing earlier on today. We were asking the students the same thing, and everyone, including yourself, has given a different answer, which is just amazing. It goes to show how much talent we have here.
Yeah, I'm just so happy to have been a part of it. So
well, thank you for being a part of it. I will let you go. You've been busy all night.
Take your shoes off.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah,
now.
good.
Okay, good.
Thank you. So there you have it. We're almost at a close at the end of this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it at home. I know one of the things, other than of course the amazing students tonight, that has stood out is this stage. And here's a little look at us putting it together.
My name is Alistair. I'm the production manager at the school. I've been at the school for 16 years now, and my main role is building the sets and getting the props and doing the stage management for all the productions. On this show, as a co-designer, myself and Guy have come up with the whole design concept, and then it's seeing that through. So it's making sure we get all the things in place and build what we need to build, hire what we need to hire. So come 2-3 weeks time, it looks like we all hope it should. This year, our centrepiece is the video floor, but there are other things to sort of build and do, and I generally take care of that side. We have different level heights of steel deck, so we've built some new steps so we can go up and down those. I'm building some light boxes, and we've got a couple of platforms as well to put our video floor on, which we've also built. Guy and I think we have a good working relationship, and we very much work with each other rather than against, and it's so easy to go in and talk and say, I'm thinking about this, and get a second opinion. We've been working now together for about 12 years, so we know each other very well, and I think that helps as well.
I'm Guy, I'm technical manager of the theatre here at Hurtwood. I'm responsible for all technical aspects of the show, sound, lighting and video. From a lighting point of view, I've done all the lighting designs. I've been a production electrician for it, so I've worked out where everything's plugging up, power consumptions and where everything needs to get its data from. And then I'll put all the cues into the lighting desk. Me and Doug sit here for about 3-4 days, and then I operate the shows. Lighting is very much all down to me, whereas the video and sound part, I rely on other people to do the main bulk of that job, just with me overseeing.
Yeah, usually it's unfortunately things are not quite what they should be. Great.
I'm not responsible for creating the video content. We've got an amazing video designer called PJ. PJ is responsible for creating all the video content, but I give him a brief and I check it all out, and I tell him the sort of technical specifications that we need for the video. Our inspiration this year was disco. As a basis for that, we've gone with a big video floor, which we've never had really here before, so that's going to be exciting. So then we've got lots of mirror balls, there's going to be lots of big, bright, bold colours, and all that sort of thing, really. We've got some great guys who come in. A guy called Hugh, who works here on a regular basis. And another guy called Tommy, who again works here. They're sort of my two right-hand men. A video programmer coming in for 2-3 days to come in and deal with that technical stuff, because it's a bit of a step into the unknown, the video floor really. We've never done something this complicated. But then the week of the show, we rely on students to change mics backstage, we rely on students to follow spots. We have students on the sound desk, which I think is a really amazing opportunity. So I'm really pleased that we get so many students involved, particularly on the sound desk, but also in the lighting, and then also backstage as well.
And there we have it. That is the end of the Hurtwood 2020 concert. Thank you so much for joining us. As you can see, or may be able to see, the students are now sitting down getting notes for tomorrow night's show. If you enjoyed the performance, we do have a few more events coming up this year. We have the Gig of Glory in May, which will also be live streamed, as well as the Media Awards as well. So make sure to check those out. But from all of us here, thank you for joining us this evening.